Hello and welcome back to my channel PrequelCoding. So in this video, let us discuss about a new programming language called as Python. All these days we were discussing about C, its program efficiency, and many more about C only. So in this video, let us go and explore our limits of programming today. So at random, I'll be posting this kind of videos. So do not forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon for more interesting content. So let us first move on and discuss about Python. So Python is an open source licensed programming language which is used for development only. So unlike we use Java, HTML, CSS and other programming language for development. So Python also offers us development we can develop software, and it is also helpful for the backend developers to write the web services and APIs. I mean APIs in the sense it will send the input to the output to the computer and will respond to the user back. So Python can also be used for data science development and machine learning and many more. So by using Python, we can also develop a AI system. So leave it all aside. So in this video, we will discuss about a guessing game in Python. So the version of C also it will be releasing soon. So stay tuned for more updates. So what is on my screen now? Yeah, it's a code for the guessing game. So just wipe it off and rewrite it. Yeah, we have wiped it off. So this is a spider editor. So for the extraction, I will be doing it very soon. So let us just import a random. So we have erased something important also. Yeah, we have got it white. Import random. So import random is the same which is compared to hash include studio. So here we are using the hash include symbol to include our standard input and output console folders. So in Python, Java and Android programming languages, we go and use the import for efficiency and so in order to include all the packages at once, we use the import file. So in C, we go make it more complex by including studio.h, standard input and output, console, conio.h, and many more for, I mean, each one is stands for its own significance. So in Java and many other programming languages, we use import once to indicate that we are going to include the specific folder. So let us just go print the program for this now without wasting time. So let us just in, include some numbers. So our numbers will be in the range of random.randint. Okay. So here randint in the sense it will import some integers or variables or data, I mean function integers. So let me just print 1 to 100 and I will print a statement to give me out my numbers. Okay, so let us just put the if condition. If guess is greater than 50, then we print a statement that if is the same, I mean its purpose is same in this programming language also, it is a conditional operator. So if you did not watch the conditional operator video, link is given in the description, you may go and watch it. You can, okay. So we have got print statement, I think guess equals to int. So we are going to define a data type into the input. Yes, number. Okay. So to take care of the spelling mistakes, even the Python compiler will not check. So in order to not miss practice, you need to take care of the spelling mistakes. So we are done with the lines. Let me just end it. Okay. See. So you have to be very careful with the Python and unwantedly making mistakes so that you will not commit the same mistakes while coding. So for the source code, I'll give the link in the description. You go and get it. Your guess is too high. So our game lies between guessing a number which is too high or low. According to what you give the input, it gives you out the same output. So we need to just print a line that your guess is too low. Okay, so our program is completed now. Just run. So let us just guess the number. I'll just go with the proper structure to it now. Yeah. Okay. Guess on the country. So the guess is too high. So just the commit errors. So this is too high. So here we have again kept another operator. So here I am going to initialize greater than or equal to 50, then we win. So let me just put a number. So this is too low. This is too high. So we are going away from the number I want. Okay, just put a number. So the number which you're going to put more than 50, you're going to win. If it is less than 50, then you will lose. It's not important condition for it. Okay. So 150 is then out of our range. It is showing us 1. So if you like this tutorial, do like, share and subscribe to our channel PrequelCoding for more interesting updates on C and Python and many other programming languages. And do not forget to share it across your friends for spreading your knowledge, because you can't be selfish. Okay. Thank you. Signing off for today.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to look into the concept of looping in Python and what are the types of loops which Python provides us, and illustrate them with an example. So let us move into the general definition of looping. So we have come across of looping in Java and C, and we are already familiar with some of the concepts. So now let us see what is the general definition of Python. A loop is a block of statements or code to be iterated until a condition is satisfied or reached. So what are the advantages that looping provides us? It tries to just minimize the lines of code we need to write and improves the work efficiency too. So now let us see what is loops in Python. Loop in Python are provided to handle looping requirement. A loop generally come into play when a block of statement or code to be iterated, as we have discussed previously. Now let us see what are the types of loops which Python provides us. For loop and while loop. So what is a for loop? Let us look into it. For loop. A for loop in Python is used for iterating a sequence which may contain a list, a tuple, dictionary, set or a string. So let us look into the definitions of list, tuple, dictionary, set or string in upcoming videos. Now A for loop in Python just only not function like a keyword but also acts as an iterator method as found in other OOPS concept related programming languages. Now let us understand this with an example. So here I am providing the code and also it is available on my website. For more clarity you may visit my website. So I am taking 3 objects here. As we know that Python is low case sensitive and you can directly get into the code without any complications. So I am taking company as my main objective and assigning three separate sub items. So for x in company, print x. So I am assigning x in company and then printing a line to print it as x here. So we are going to invoke some words to a variable and printing them. So let us see the output. I have assigned here x to my company and just printed out my condition. Let us visualize it in the compiler so to get a better clarity. So let us look into it here. Company equals to Apple, Meta and Facebook. For x in company, print x. So let's just try to run it. So here we get the output. We need to put the inverted commas for each and every letter to specify that it is a separate word. So now let us look into the while loop. So what is a while loop? As we seen in the case of Java, while loop is used to iterate a block of statements or code until the specified condition is true. So it is a kind of a boolean statement. So it is a probability. It is the same scenario in the case of Python too. While loop is used to iterate a block of statements until a specified condition is true. So now here's code. I equals to 1 while I is less than 7, print I plus equals to 2. So here I am asking it to print a set of odd numbers between 1 to 7. So it has given me the output. Here I am initializing to add plus 2 to 1. So 1 plus 2 is 3 and 3 plus 2 is 5. You may specify according to your requirement. The code I am providing it in the description. You may visit my website for more clarity. This is it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. And have also uploaded some new content on my website related to AI, Meta and many more. For getting deep info, you may dive into my website, and if you like it also, do share it with your friends and leave a comment.
In this video we have been discussing about the WordPress site making from scratch. If you have missed the video, the link is given in the description. You may go and get the video. So in this video we are going to speak about the Python keywords and identifiers which are going to play a very major role in Python programming. So first let us define the keyword. Keyword is a reserved and predefined word in Python that have a special content or a special place. Keywords are used to define the syntax of coding. The keyword cannot be used as an identifier, function and variable name. All the keywords are written in lower cases are expected as true and false. So this will be lying between true and false. There are 33 keywords in Python 3.7. So as I have said, there are 33 keywords in Python 3.7. So 3.7 is the latest version of the Python. So I have also some editors for Python which I will be discussing in the next video. You can use online GDB compiler or Spider or PyCharm compiler. One is AND. This is a logical operator and will return true if the both operands are true, else will return to false. So this is a logical, AND is a logical operator which will return true if the both operands are true. So if the both cases which we have assigned are true, then our value is true, or else it will return to false. Or this is a logical operator will return true if any one of the operand is true, else will return to false. The second case is very simple. value is true, or else it will return to false. The next one is not. This is a logical operator. Will return true if the operand is false, else will return false. So if the operand is false, then it will return true, or else it will return false. The next one is if. It is used as a conditional statement. Here's an example. If my number is greater than 25, print true. So for the next case also, I have given the example here only. Not greater than 25, then the condition is false. So by demonstrating an example previously, we'll give you an idea for the next one. So elif. Elif is a conditional statement used with if statements. The elif statement is executed if the previous statements are not true. So the previous example, we have said that my number is greater than 25 and I printed a condition to be true. In this case, we have said elif print false. So I hope you got clarity on the both if and elif conditional statements. The next one is else. Else is used with if and elif conditional statements. The else block is executed if the condition is not true. So if these both conditional statements, if and elif are true, then our else is not executed. If they are false, then it is executed. The next one is for. This keyword is created for a loop. So if we want to create a loop, we are going to use a for loop. So in order to create a for loop, we need to invoke this specific keyword. The next one is while. The same case, we are replacing the for keyword by while. The next one is break. This is used to terminate the loop. So if we want to end or break out loop there, then we are going to use the break. As we have seen in the C programming case, we have broke a statement or a line there and just moved on to the next line by using the break keyword. So the next one is as. This keyword is used as an alternative. So if we want to use any substitute in our program, then we are going to use this specific keyword and get our work done. The next one is this keyword is used to define a function. So if we got to define a function, we are using this keyword diff. The next one is lambda. This keyword is used for defining an anonymous statement. So if you want to define any statement x, then we are going to use this specific function or keyword lambda. The next one is pass. This keyword is a null statement, which means that it does nothing. So if we are going to invoke this specific keyword, then this is denoted as a null statement and it will not do nothing. Then this is not going to priority by the compiler. The next one is return. It will return to a statement or value and will end the program. So by invoking the specific statement keep return, then our value is going to a value is going to end and our program will be terminated. The next one is true. This keyword is a boolean value. So true and false are some boolean values which will be only for the conditions when we are going to apply them. The next one is false. This is also a boolean value. Try. This keyword makes try expect statement. So try and error the same. So if we want to try some try invoking some keywords, then we'll just invoke this specific keyword. The next one is with. This keyword simplifies exceptional handling. So now let us define the exceptional handling. Exceptional handling. An exception is an event which occurs while performing a program, which disrupts the normal flow of the program. So the specific exception is going to occur when we are going to perform a program. This will also disturb our normal flow and will deviate our path. In Python, when a situation occurs, when Python also cannot cope with the specific situation, then we are going to raise an exception. So this exception will represent the error and get it rectified. The next one is assert. This keyword is used for debugging purposes, which checks the correctness of the code. So this specific keyword is used when we are going to debug a program and check whether there are any bugs in our program or not. The next one is class. Helps us to define a class. So by using this keyword we can define a class. The next one is continue. This keyword is used to continue to next iteration of the code. So if we want to write some more statements which are repeated, then this specific keyword can be used. So iteration does the same. This is a repeated set of statement is called iteration. The next one is del. It deletes a reference to the object. So it will delete a reference. A reference in the sense it is going to be a starting point or a specific point where we are going to define a program. The next one is except. Used with exceptions, what to do when an exception occurs. So we are going to define the specific keyword when we are going to provide an exception to the program. So it's quite confusing. We'll be executing and getting a perfect clarity on this specific keyword. The next one is finally. This keyword is used with exceptions where the code will be executed no matter an exception occurs or not. So by using this specific keyword finally, our program or code will be run either we are going to invoke a exception or not, but this occurs with exceptions. So the exception may be true or false. The compiler will not care anything and just run the program and get our work done. The next one is from. This part is used to import parts in any module. So keyword is used to declare a global variable. The next one is import. This keyword is used to import a module. The next keyword is in. This keyword is used to check whether a value in the list, tuple, etc. or not. So the specific keyword in is used to check whether a value in the list, tuple, etc. is correct or not correct. So tuple is something which is used to invoke multiple statements into a single variable. The next keyword is. This keyword is used to check whether the two variables are equal or not. So by using this keyword, we can check whether the two variables are equal or not. So in C we have executed this for not equal, and for equality we just try to use this symbol. So in Python we are going to invoke the is keyword and get our work done without using this symbol. So the next one is null. This keyword is a special constant used to denote a null value or a void value. So by defining the none, you can denote a null value or a void value. Void value in the sense you will not return to anything. A null value is a zero value. Non-local. This keyword is used to declare a non-local variable. The next one is rise. This keyword is used to raise an exception. The next one is yields. This keyword is used to end a function and return to a generator. So this is it for this tutorial. The Python identifiers will be discussing in the next video coming. So the content you may visit my website, and if you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting updates on programming.
Hello and welcome back to PrequelCoding. In the previous video we have seen how to download PyCharm into a system and extracted it, and I've also performed a program which is automation of a message to WhatsApp via Python. If you did not watch the video, the link is given in the description. You may go and watch it. The source code for it is also provided on my website. You may go and get it. So in this video we are going to discuss about the Python dictionaries, general definition of dictionary, and illustrate the concept of dictionaries with an example. So let us get into the general definition without wasting any more time. A dictionary in Python stores data values in keys together. Like if you see the example, you'll get a perfect clarity on it. A dictionary in Python is ordered, unchangeable, and do not allow any duplications. Duplications in the sense a variable created once cannot be created another time with the same name or the same string. You may create it differently. So it is uniqueness. And in Python 3.7 it is ordered now. In 3.6 it was not ordered. So we are using the Python 3.7, which is the latest version. So the structure is also to be written in curly braces which have key values and extra in it. So let us just see the example and get off for the more clarity. So this dict equals to company, subtitle, and a social. So you may assign it according to your requirement. So here I'm assigning this dict which is a keyword in Python. So it is assigned to a company, subtitle, and social. It is according to my requirement. So I've assigned company to be PrequelCoding, and subtitle is the code space, and my social is Instagram. So at last I'm closing the curly braces, and asking it to print this text. So these lines would be printed on my compiler. You may add some more also and close the curly brace. Do not forget to close the curly brace because the code will not be compiled properly and will prompt errors. So let us go into the compiler and get more clarity. So here I'm assigning my company to be PrequelCoding. And put a comma, so like it's end to that line, and my subtitle will be a quarter space and in the same way you're gonna put a comma and in the line there, and my social is Instagram. And here comes the end to the lines. Now I'll print statement saying that this is text. So let me just run. Hopefully there are no errors in my code. Now let us just run. So here's the end. So company is PrequelCoding and subtitle is quarter space and social is Instagram. So here we are taking three different variables and assigning them to be something. So as we have seen in the definition, Python dictionaries do not allow any duplications. So let us just illustrate that also now. Here I have declared company 2 times and got an error. Dictionary contains duplicate keys company, so it need to be unique. Take care of these errors. If you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content, and the code for this video is provided in the description. You may go and get it. Thank you, and do not forget to follow me on all my social platforms to never miss a content or a notification from us. Thank you, signing off for today.
And welcome back to my channel. In the previously made video, we have been discussing about the global and local variables and also how to invoke a function and a return statement and etc. If you did not watch the video, the link is given in the description. You may go and watch it. So in the recent program we have performed a guessing game in Python. So in this video we will move on and discuss about another program, which is the palindrome, which we have also performed in C. So the code is same for the both, but we will see some difference in both, because in C we will have to add all the semicolons and adding printer functions and giving the else. So in this Python we will not have to add any hash include statements or semicolons at the end of our line. So as we have discussed in the previous video, is that Python is a case sensitive program which will take care of all the issues. So let me just start this video without wasting time. So first of all, I am taking a number to be some random integer. So let us just invoke a statement in this. Enter a random number, okay, and then next we will just assign the term to be equal to num, okay, and and then reverse to be equal to 0. So let me just tell you about this temp, num and reverse statements, which we also used in the C programming language. Temp stands for temporary variable, which has a very short lifetime. So we are assigning it to be a number. So and then we are going to assign the reverse to be 0, and we will just invoke a loop, which is while loop, where we will assign the number is greater than 0, and instead of using the braces we are going to put a colon. So we will just take digit equal to num percentile 10, or it is a modular division as we have discussed, and we will take reverse equals to reverse. As you can observe that the code is same in C also. We are going to take the reversed n to be equal to reversed n asterisk 10 and plus original plus remainder. So here we have digit instead of remainder. So let me just assign the number also be equal to number equals to number uh, slash 10. Okay, we will just invoke if loop, and let me just tell temp will be equal to reverse. Okay, as I am assigning a variable here, that temp must be equal to number, but also we have assigned the reverse equals to 0. So we are going to invoke the specific function in order to get out our program to be a palindrome. Okay, and if we have been habituated to it, we will just use the else program and print non-palindrome. So there are no errors in my code. So sometimes you'll get some error, which I will be showing it now to you, so that you'll not perform that error. So my code is alright, fine. So let me just debug the code and see what would be my output. So there is some error in this, so I have fixed that specific bug. So let me just show you what mistake I have made. So I have not just given space and also performed another mistake here. So let me just debug and see what are all the mistakes I have performed, so we will get an indentation error if in case we are going to give more spaces. So here I am assigning a while loop with no space here. So if is also assigned with the same, so else is not following that same pattern, so which will tend to this indentation error, which is an expected indent block. I mean, it's a division which is been done. So uncaught exception, entering postmortem debugging, running cont. So it is showing you the error that while debugging it has found these issues. So digit also the same, I have forgot to give space after assigning the while loop. So let me just stop debugging and see the correct form. So and we will just give it. So it's done. So it will ask to enter as a random number and just enter 1 to 1. So it is a palindrome. So let me just enter another non-palindrome number and see what would be the output. So it's a non-palindrome. So in this video I have explained you about the palindrome and also the errors. I mean the indentation error, which is giving more spaces or not following the same pattern which we have started with. So if you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to our channel PrequelCoding for more. And welcome back to my channel. So in this video it is Python again. So let us discuss on how to swap two numbers in Python. So let me just get started with the code without wasting any time. So I am going to declare in x to be 10 and y to be 20. So here declaring it in the first will help us to declare the variables in our println or print line. So now let us just declare temp equals to x and x equals to y. So and I am also going to declare y equals to temp. So now let's just print a line saying that the value of x after swapping is, so let me just put a full stop here and address it here. So in C we used to address in the form of giving and giving comma here and putting the desired output of desired output. So here in Python we are going to format x here. So here I am going to address x here. So I have declared x here and going to address it here. So in the same case we will also declare it for y. Print the value of y after swapping is So this box will let the code, let the desired output to invoke into and give us the output which we are expecting. So let us just debug and see. So there are no errors in my code. So see to it that you are also not making any mistakes. Mistake only is in the case of indentation errors if you are a beginner. And let me just continue. So the value of x after swapping is 20 and the value of y after swapping is 10. So it has brought 20 to x and 10 to y. So we have also discussed it in the case of C programming language, where we had a big code to write and compile it out and check our bugs. So Python has made it very efficient and easy. So for the source code, the link is given in the description. You may not worry. If you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to our channel to never miss an update from us. And also share this video across your friends. And welcome back to my channel. In the previous video we were talking about the Java concepts and also the C concepts. So in this video let us again shift to the Python concept and print out a right angle triangle using using the code offered by Python. And so let me just get started with the block without wasting any time. So let me just invoke a function, invoke a variable index to be so let's just give the input now. Index input, enter row number. So here we have entered a row number. We need to just enter a row number. As I have said that Python is not bothering about the semicolons or any other conditions like we have in C and Java. So let us just invoke a condition now for I in range. So here we have got another two variables which are called as I and j. So for I to be in range, we are going to initiate it as x, and for j to be in range we will invoke I plus 1. So here we are going to invoke an x function here, and then we are going to add plus 1 to the j version, j range for version. So now I'll print. So I want my triangle to be in star form, so I'm going to invoke the asterisk function and then just going to write end to be equal to, and I'm going to end it here, and then I'm going to print another line with a double quote. So let me just debug and see what would be my output. So let us just click on continue, and I want 4. So here we got lines. We got lines because we have left so much gap in between. Now let us just try to resolve our errors now. So let us just stop the code for now and change the pattern of this. Okay, so we need to get a pattern. So errors are common, it makes us learn easily. So it is showing indentation error. So let us just try to resolve it now. Yeah, so here we have resolved the error. So I have given a gap a bit here, so it has given me error. So I have showed this error wantedly because we need to know from errors. So here let me just change the pattern of my code. I want to get my right angle triangle in the form of a pound sign. So let me just try to debug it now and continue to print. I'll ask it for 7 now. So it will form a triangle. So it is forming a right angle triangle here. So for the source code, you may not worry, the link is given in the description. You may go and just watch it. So if you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to our channel PrequelCoding to never miss an update from us, and do not forget to share it across your friends, and also watch out the Java latest series which have been uploaded in my channel.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video we are gonna see how do we add PyCharm into our system and perform a program. So let us just start installation of PyCharm without wasting any time. So you need to go into the link. I have provided this link in the description, and just check out the community edition and then just save the file, and my download is processing. We have completed the download part. Now let us just extract it. So let me just extract it. Next, so I want to get this in the D drive. My extraction is gonna complete and done. I'll just click next and install. The installation is almost done. Now we are ready to extract it. You may reboot the system, it will do it automatically, or you may do it manually later also. I've just launched the program. Let's wait for it. It's opening. So in this video we are gonna write a program to execute a WhatsApp message which is automated from Python. So let me just create a new project, naming it as WhatsApp message. Now I'll just create a project, a blank project. We need to add a module. Now let me just add the module. So here I'm starting my addition with pip install. Pip stands for preferred installer program, which is used for installation of modules into our compiler. So I want to install PyWhatKit. Now it starts to get installed. Yeah, it's loading all the directories and libraries. Now my installation is done. What I got to do is just write some code and automate the message. Now let us first import. So first we need to import PyWhatKit. Next, PyWhatKit.send WhatsApp message. You need to just add the country code and the number which you desire to. I'm just adding the number desired of mine, and then just saying that this is an automated message. And now you need to enter the time. It's 4:17 now. I'll just ask it for 4:18. Now just try to run it. So I'm asking it to run it on 4:19. So let me just try. It is around 23 seconds. Your WhatsApp web will be directly opened and the message will be typed. So let us just wait for it to open now. So here's the message we decided to type, so I'll just send it now, and done. So it is a hectic schedule every time typing a message and sending it on time. So Python lets us to create a message and schedule it and send it in some time we want to. So if you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content like this. Thank you. Signing off for today. PrequelCoding. And welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna create a fake profile in Python and get the code executed. Is it found interesting? If yes, then we'll just jump into the compiler and get our code compiled and executed. So let us just go into the compiler and create a new project now. So I've already created my project, which is fake.py. Now the second thing I gotta do is just open the terminal and add a module in it. Now let us just try to add a module now. Pip install faker. So this faker will take care of the fake profile we want to create or any fake details we want to create in Python. So my installation is done. All I gotta do is now to just create the code and get my fake profile done. From faker import faker, and then I'm declaring my fake to be faker. We are almost done. Now we just got a fake dot name and then done. Print fake dot email and print. Like this you may create n number of and get your work done. And at last I want to create a fake country and done. Let me just try to run the code now. There are no errors. So my fake name is Jennifer Barnett and the email ID is something, and this is the country. Now let me just try to add another line, print fake dot profile. So let us see what happens now. So job, conservator, furniture, company, and everything related to the profile will be created without any complication. So this is it for this tutorial. If you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content, and for the source code you may refer a description. I want to name it as TTS, which is my text to speech conversion, which will convert my normal text into a speech. So I have already created this TTS and I'm gonna create it in a new window. Now all we gotta do is to just import a module which is PyTD-SX3. This specific module which I have installed now is going to take care of the text to speech conversion libraries. Now I am almost done. I just gotta do some coding and get my code done. So the next line would be engine. So here I'm using engine because this will be declared as a variable also. It doesn't matter whatever you use. Like I'll proceed with engine for this video now. Engine equals to pytd-sx3 dot init, and then I would like my engine to say that hi PrequelCoding.in and whatnot. I'll ask it to run and wait, because if I'm not going to declare this, it will not wait and just declare and just say it and go. So let me run and see what would be my output.
Hi PrequelCoding.in.
Yeah, I will just try to eliminate this step and see what happens. Nothing, because I did not ask my engine to run and wait. It's just like a printing statement, like it is not giving you any output but no error too. That's what. So we should ask the engine to run and wait, which will just
Hi PrequelCoding.in.
say you what did you print. So it might be multiple statements too. Let me just try to show you. So I would like my engine to ask me how are you. So let me just try to run it.
Hi PrequelCoding.in. How are you?
Yep, this is what we have executed. So you might create multiple lines of statements according to your requirement. So this is it for this video. If you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to the channel for more interesting content. Thank you for watching.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna see how do we create a password in Python and how to make the use of the special characters, lowercase, uppercase and everything. So what is this code visible on my screen? It is a code which I have written for the generation of password. So why do we generally put a password for a folder? In order to prevent a third-party access and keep a file secure, right? So today we'll learn how do we create a password in Python. So let us get started. So we have created a new project. Now let us try to just import the random, and now let me try to specify the parameters for the password. Before creating certain parameters, let me just declare the length of the password. Password.length is a variable wherein I'm trying to print it in int. So in input, enter the password length. Yep, I'm done. So now
let me try to just create the special characters now. So what does a password generally have? It do have uppercase, characters. So I'll try to make some 5 or 6 uppercase characters followed by a boxed bracket. In that I'll try to just declare single characters A, B and so on. So here are some parameters which we required for creating a password. So in the uppercase I have tried to declare 7 variables, and in the lowercase 4 or 5, and digits are the numbers or constants which you want to put it in the password, and special characters are the #, and $, and many more according to requirement. So the more stronger is the password, the more secured you are and not allowing the third-party access. So let me just try to create this combined list which will consist all of my characters which I have created. So my combined list will contain digits, uppercase, lowercase, special character. Now let me just try here declare a variable password which is equal to dot join random, and now random dot sample. Now here we will have our combined list followed by the password length. Now we are done. Password. Now let me just try to run the code and see. So here's our output. So I'll try to have around 6 characters. Now this is my password which have the uppercase, lowercase and the number. So I have actually declared a very few special characters, so you may create according to your requirements. So if you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content, and the source code for this video is given in the description. Do check out. Thank you.